Okay, I can't really sleep, and I should because we have a field trip tomorrow going to Antelope Island. I don't know if that's what they're called in group homes. Oh, damn it. I mean, in like old folks' homes. But when I was a teacher, they were called field trips. So they're still like field trips. Okay. But here's 5 more minutes of chapter 2. Oh, man, I'm struggling. I really don't like pain. I mean, I don't know some people who, well, I do know some people who do, but not many, and they're weird. I mean, those who do. Okay. I need like a little easel thing or something to hold up my phone so I don't have to use my wrist that is stupid. Okay, I guess that'll work. Okay. Chapter 2, Part 2. I went to graduation. I went out to eat with my mother and aunts and uncles and cousins and grandparents. I hugged everyone and died a little inside each time. Aunt Chris had failed out of the police academy. I never knew she tried. Uncle Jim had tried to kill himself in his 30s. Stop! Make it stop! I wanted to yell. Grandpa wanted a boy and got 4 girls, hating each one a little more. Mama was the youngest. My aunts provided grandsons for him, and by the time I came along, I guess he just liked being Grandpa. Grandma was engaged before she'd met Grandpa. He'd also died in a boating accident. Make it stop! Everyone knew about my freak headaches and tried not to touch me. But it's hard not to touch someone you love, especially when it's sudden and you see them infrequently. Claire couldn't make it to my graduation, and I was grateful. I think she'd noticed I'd been avoiding her. I'd seen her a few times since the first time, and she tried not to touch me. But a shoulder bump, a hand pat, anything. I got a wall of information at every touch. And it was always bad news. I'd taken to wearing long sleeves, even in the sweltering heat. It was better at work, where I wore long sleeves under my scrubs and then gloves. I was boiling hot all the time. This 5'9", 260-pound frame didn't do heat well. But I'd rather do heat than touch. I never realized how much skin-to-skin contact we make as humans. I'd never had any reason to think about it. A hand on the knee, torn jeans, hands bumping into each other. It wasn't just skin-to-skin, though. It was also prolonged touch through clothes, like a hug. Anything longer than 2 seconds. Yes, I counted. Seconds turned into decades so easily. Make it stop. I can't be leaning on my sprained wrist like that. Holding the phone is painful too. I've got the red nose going on. That's cute. Yay for MS. Oh, man. I'm gonna find a way to do those. It killed me not to be able to play with Zoe. How could I explain this to a toddler? To anyone? Zoe was the main reason I avoided Claire. I'd seen the murder in full detail, a snatch here, a snatch there, the whole thing in a nanosecond. Time didn't make sense anymore. I don't know if the worst part was knowing everyone's secrets, or Mama asking me how I was holding up all the time. I appreciated her concern, but it was exhausting pretending to be okay when I wasn't. I guess that's what she has to do every day with a chronic illness. I'd never really understood what she meant by fatigue before then. I couldn't tell her the truth, and she wasn't a gossip anyway. She was just concerned about me, so I made up happy memories. I hoped she wouldn't ask about Zoe's memories again, or even Claire's. Claire had had an abortion as a teenager, 2 miscarriages as an adult. Make it stop! I found myself delving into each person's memories a little longer each day. Studying had become a breeze, so that gave me time to brew ever more miserably on everyone else's sorrow. I couldn't stop thinking about Claire and Tom. It was clearly self-defense, and if it could be proven that he tried to kill Zoe, no jury would convict her. I hoped the NICU had cameras. My word was good for nothing if I ever dared say it. I hope there was never any reason to. I found myself hating the man who'd been my father figure, who'd taken me to daddy-daughter dances and dates and camps ever since Dad died. I'd loved him in life. I'd spoken well of him at his funeral, but I hated him posthumously. I tried telling myself that memories were not always truth, in fact, rarely. Maybe Claire remembered him wrong. Then why did she kill him? Maybe Zoe remembered him wrong, but memories couldn't be changed without language, could they? I didn't know. I needed answers, but since I had to name this superpower myself, I doubt I could find any information on it in medical journals. And I couldn't tell Mama, I knew that much. I didn't know if it would affect her health, but stress isn't good for an autoimmune disease. Just as I was trying to figure out if I should go to Sam or Charlie first, Charlie walked through the door and into my apartment. "Hey," he said, throwing his graduation lei on a chair. "Can we talk?" He sat down, leaving plenty of room next to him, so that I could choose to sit there without touching him or sit in the other chair. I sat on the couch, kind of next to him. "What's up?" I asked in a would-be nonchalant voice. You're what's up. Sam and I are both really worried about you. We drew straws and I got the short one, so here I am to talk to you." "Is that really how it happened?" "No. We discussed it and came to the conclusion that you'd feel ganged up on if we came together, and also that Sam would try to make it religious. So here I am. Neither one of us believes you about the freak headache thing. It's something much deeper. You've completely changed. You look like you always want to cry now. So what's up? I won't judge." Promise? Him being here instead of at the party meant more than I could put into words. But words had seemed so inadequate for the past 6 months anyway. But I had to try. "I'm an empath. I can feel other people's emotions," I said. I started small. "Okay, a little weird, but I'm with you," Charlie replied. I took a deep breath and exhaled slowly. If that was weird, buckle up. I don't know how or why it started, but I absorb knowledge through touch. I see other people's memories. Charlie looked at me skeptically, as I knew he would, but he didn't interrupt, for which I was grateful. "And you spend a lot of time thinking about your dad, even if subconsciously. He did coke after your mom left. He lost the house. You guys moved into a shitty motel where he kept doing coke. You failed out of college because you were depressed and tried to kill yourself. Kudos for getting it under control, by the way. Please don't touch me. I already know too much." Charlie had reached his hand out to steady himself, as if he were falling from the couch. He looked like he suddenly had vertigo. I had said it all quickly, as if that would be easier, like ripping off a Band-Aid. "This isn't happening. This can't be real. Please tell me I'll wake up. Pinch me." Charlie was swaying slightly, as if my words made him physically dizzy. They probably had. "I'm not touching you. I'm not touching anyone if I don't have to. Doesn't anyone carry around any happy memories?"